was in junior high, dickhead.
John, what the fuck are you doing? How the fuck did you get into this shit?
There's something wrong. They're coming back down. Blow the roof.
The car's up there! Blow the roof!
I promise I will never
even think about going up in a tall building again.
Oh, God, please don't let me die.
Second Sinatra tie-in with you, you're probably aware of it. He did the film The Detective, which was written by Roderick Thorpe, who wrote Die Hard, and Sinatra had the first right of refusal on Die Hard because of that, and they had to go to him and get him to say no before they went to everyone all over town. But of course, if you know Die Hard, and we've done a Christmas show with all the quote-unquote terrorists of Die Hard to celebrate the holidays, Die Hard revolves around the FBI agents, as we all know, which was you. And was Grandel Bush, was he your sidekick? And there was no relation, but we know you had a moment there.
He was Agent Johnson.
Yeah. We were talking about that with a mutual friend of ours, Mark Marshall, who worked with you on Goonies.
Mark was a great guy.
Yeah, we love him. And it's interesting because that shows expert actors at their best, because there would have been 101 ways to blow that exchange. But the way you guys did it, you know, in both the chopper and on the ground, felt so authentic that I think everyone looks back at that as a golden moment in not just the movie, but in cinema in terms of FBI interaction and clips of that nature. Do you have good memories from that, Die Hard?
Yeah, very good. Years later, when I did a TV series called Profiler, and I played the head of the FBI, a man Bailey Malone, who created Profiler in the FBI, I had gone to Quantico for several weeks. I met one of the number 3 guy in the FBI, and he was also with the CIA, a guy named Jim Greenleaf, through my friend and manager George Englund at the time, who used to be Brando's manager and ran Brando's company and directed and produced The Ugly American and Shoes of the Fisherman. Great person, George Englund. So through him, I met this guy, Jim Greenleaf, went to Quantico. And when I was in Quantico, going to different classes and getting a lay of the land, even on Hogan's Alley, where they shoot up. It's like a Hollywood set where they do exercises. But as I was walking through the halls of Quantico, about 7 or 8 young male and female young FBI agents came up to me and said, "Lose the grid or lose your job." And I had to think for a second. I says, they go, lose the grid or lose your job. Now, people don't usually say who's in charge, not anymore, or just like Saigon, not very, but they were, you know who's in charge here? The FBI, blah, blah, blah. That's what stuck out with them. And they said, you're the reason why we're here. So I guess over the years, in Die Hard in some way, it inspired some people to want to be FBI agents. At least that's what they told me.
I got a problem.
I don't care what your problem is. I don't give two shits about your switch. I want the building out. Doc,
You don't understand. You can't do it from here.
Yeah, you could.
It can't be done from here.
I got the rate.
We can't do it from down here, I'm telling you. It's got to be done from downtown. They've got to take out a whole city grid. We're talking 10 square blocks.
10 blocks, Chief.
Yeah.
Johnson, that's crazy. It's Christmas Eve, man. There's thousands of people.
You have to go wider.
Look,
The mayor will have my ass.
Authorization? How about the United States fucking government? Hey, lose the grid or you lose your job.
Yeah, Central? Yeah, this is Walt down at Nakatomi. Say, listen, would it be possible for you to turn off Grid 212?
Are you crazy?
Maybe I should call the mayor on this. You know?
Hey, no shit, it's my ass. I got a big problem down here. Shut it down. Shut it down now.
People saying that line to you, Robert. How do you think Rick Dukeman felt before he died? Having everyone come up and say it to him, because he's the guy that plays the engineer in that shot.
That's right. That's right. He was funny. He's the guy that say, right? He's in that hole. Shut it down.
Yeah, exactly.
Joel Silver was very hands-on with that. McTiernan was great as a director.
Mhm.
And Joel, their collaboration. It was a nice collaboration. It was fun how it was going down.
I actually had a great relationship with Silver when I was at Warner Brothers. You'd see him walking around in what appeared to be his pajamas, and I loved his office because he had the pinball machine in it with his face on it. Yes. And he'd go in and play it, and he very, very, very eccentric, funny personality.